Hey guys, welcome back. So the last time we had the fish tacos, and if you have not tried them already, you are sleeping. They were so good. So this time I'm going to be making chicken enchiladas. Yes, I have not had them in a while. I've actually made it before on this channel, but I just wanted to amp up the flavor a little bit. So with that being said, let's get this started. All right, we're going to jump right into this. So this is my spicier salsa that I usually make. And I just gather them with a little bit of oil, and then I put them in the oven on broil for about 10 minutes. And then once I see that my garlic's browning a little bit, I'm going to take that out and place it into a bowl separately. And then I'm going to flip over my mangoes and my peppers to char them on the other side. As far as the other ingredients, they're fine. You can just char them on one side. One thing I want to mention is to spray your foil with non-stick spray, that way the ingredients do not stick. Once you finish broiling your ingredients to your liking, you're going to take them out of the oven, and then you're going to place them in the blender, and then you're going to let them sweat for about a good 10 minutes prior to adding your other ingredients. And what the sweating do, it provides more juice and more flavor. It's really yummy. But if you choose to do the boiling method, then that's fine too. So this salsa recipe is basically the same as my others that I will definitely place in the link in the description. But the only difference is I added an extra poblano and an extra habanero, and then I also added my herb salt that I made. You can just use regular salt, but it's pretty much the same. I'll definitely link it in the description below. And then once you're done blending it, you're gonna taste to see what you need, but it didn't need anything at all. It was right on the money. It was so good, I could not even explain. Afterwards, you're gonna place the salsa in a container, and then you're gonna let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. That way each ingredient can combine together. But if you would like to expedite that, you can place it in an ice water bath. So before we begin marinating the chicken, we're gonna make sure we trim all of the fat off. Guys, after you're done trimming the fat, please make sure you're washing your hands, you're washing your cutting board and your knives. You do not want any cross-contamination whatsoever. So one thing I want to mention is that I use a lot of cilantro. The first bush I use for the salsa, the second I use half of it for the chicken, and then I use the other half for when I'm rolling up the enchiladas. And then the third bush, I use 75% of it for the casserole dish, and then I use the other 25% for when I'm garnishing the plate. Alright, now we're going to begin par frying our tortillas in some olive oil, and we're going to par fry those 3 seconds on each side. And what this does is it prevents the tortillas from breaking when you're rolling your enchiladas, but do not exceed 3 seconds on each side. Alright, now we're getting started on our chicken. So I seared both sides until they were golden brown, and then I finished it off in the oven at 350 degrees, and I temped the chicken at 160 and not 165. Reason being is because I still wanted the chicken to be juicy. I knew it had to go back in the oven, so I didn't want it to dry out at all. But if you're uneasy about that, then you can definitely tip it out at 165 or above. But I will say that I'm voice recording hours later and I haven't gotten sick, so that's a good sign. Alright, now we're going to dip our tortillas into the salsa verde, and then we're just going to place it off to the side until they're ready to use. Alright, now I add half a ladleful of the salsa to my casserole dish, and then I began assembling my enchiladas. And the reason why you add the salsa to the bottom of the dish is because you do not want it to stick at all. And then so I use Kobe jack cheese and Oaxaca. The store only had one package of Oaxaca cheese, so I had to improvise. But you're welcome to use any cheese you want. And then you're just going to repeat the process. Alright, now I'm going to add a ladleful of my salsa. You can add as much as you like, and then I'm going to add my Oaxaca cheese. I could have shredded it up a little bit better, but it came out fine. It just looks kind of weird on my enchiladas. And then afterwards, I add my chipotle crema once it came out of the oven, and that chipotle crema I made in my last video, and I will have the link in the description, or you can just look at my previous video. So then I add cotija cheese, cilantro, and then once I began plating, I actually added a little bit more cotija cheese and cilantro on my crema. And I actually made it to the point where I didn't have to go back for more. I like the way I plated this. But anyways, it was really good, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day, everyone. It has been a day. As you guys notice, I am sweating because, running around, trying to get everything clean, and the cleaning as you go, it just gets pretty hectic up in here. I wonder if they're better than my last batch that I made. Way better than the last batch that I made. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh my lord, this is so good. If you want some good enchiladas, please try this recipe. I was gonna make the tortillas from scratch, but like I really didn't feel like it at all. Minus the filming, all of this takes at least, say like a good 45 minutes. It's not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. But I definitely took my time with these. And it's just so cheesy and and then the mango really balances out the salsa because I know I put a lot of habaneros in there because I just want it a little bit more spicy this time. And this Oaxaca cheese. Oh my Lord. Yeah, don't buy the canned verde sauce. Don't do that. You could just make it yourself and it's so much better. I was really going through it in this kitchen. Was gonna put habaneros on the enchiladas, but I decided not to because I thought that the salsa was gonna be good enough, which it is. It's pretty spicy. And then I forgot to wash my hands afterwards, so I touched my forehead and my forehead is on fire and it's making me sweat too. Not only that, it's really spicy. But with this recipe, the salsa recipe, it's kind of the same as my other one, but I just added more habaneros and more poblanos. I will definitely link my other salsa recipe in the description below. That way you can not burn your mouth. I mean, I guess it really just depends on your spice tolerance. Oh, good news. I got a new job recently. I'm so excited. I start tomorrow. And so I'm still gonna be cranking out videos, you know, but schedule's gonna be a little weird for a little bit, so. And I'm glad I plated this the way that I did because I can get some more crema and some more cilantro and just No, for real, it's that good. And this chipotle crema that I made. It's all gone. How are you guys? What's going on with y'all? Hope all is well. I really do. I definitely need to cut this video short because not only am I hot from the oven being on, but I'm hot from this habanero on my face and the AC isn't on as well. So I'm kind of going through it right now. You guys, this meal was so good. As you can see, I ate the entire plate. If you have any questions about this meal, please feel free to let me know. I would love to assist you. You can reach out to me via Instagram, Mr.Westcoast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.